Oh boy.
Okay. Let's see. I think we're live! Oh my god!
Oh, there we go. Oh, very good.
Oh my god, we're live.
Oh, lovely.
Elf, you crashed my XSplit!
Yeah, I'm good for that. Dude, I am vaping some of the finest juice I have ever had in my life. This is the highest quality Humco VG from Walmart, and I don't even. I think the flavoring is like I use like some old motor oil.
So anyway, oh, I forgot. Guys, let me introduce you to the biggest troll on Nova, Elf 241.
Hi, people.
And that is a real picture of him. That is him.
Yeah, that really is. That is actually a real image of me. I guess. Well, dude, can we do another giveaway right now? Because Savage wanted to do one, and so we kind of colluded.
Oh yeah, sure, dude. Whatever. We'll start off with another giveaway. So
go ahead and throw.
Hey, Kristen.
Go ahead and pick out a random. It's for a 30 of some Savage juice and a pack of ElfWick, so you guys can try some ElfWick out.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me write this down. So 1x 30 mil, plus how much? How much ElfWick?
A pack of wick.
Okay, a
Savage
pack.
he has some packs. He has them actually listed. He has them listed on his site now for sale. There's a couple of sites actually. If I can go ahead and post a couple of links. Let me post this.
All right,
Get this
cool.
out of the way.
All right.
Dude, there's that. Savage has some, and then I'm gonna pimp my friends up in Memphis a little bit. Memphis, Tennessee. These guys. Hi guys.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. This is more fun to do it this way.
Chase the Vape also has it listed on their site, so when Savage runs out, you can go buy some from Chase the Vape. It's the same price on either site. Chase the Vape also has some nice juice. Savage has some incredible juice. I have vaped the shit out of some of his stuff. I have been killing 10 mils that he sent me.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I know, Brendan. You expected me to have no balls. I understand that.
Ah, look who wins tonight. Paul gets it. Boom! Paul, you are quick, my man. You are quick. Congratulations, Paul.
Did it pop up?
Yeah, I did something more fun. I said first person in the room. I was like first person.
Okay.
To like, yeah, I thought that was fun. I was like, yay. Hold on a second here. I gotta do this emote because Pammy's gone right now. Hold on a second here. A second here. Okay, Paul, take this down. Congratulations.
All right, I want to pimp some other friends too. This is the link.
Oh yeah, I have the pimp links. Here's the pimp links. Hold on a second.
All right, hold on. No, I got it, dude. I got it. This is the link for the Memphis Vapors group, the MVG, in Facebook. Savage is in there. I'm in there. Tink's in there. Rich is actually in there. It's a real good Facebook group. It's there's a few window lickers because I'm actually here. So, it's a good place to come in and hang out and fart around in there. Zai's in there. Val's in there. There's a bunch of us in there. There's a meet next week at TJ Mulligan's in the Pinch District, right across from the Pyramid.
All right.
And people will be going in there and vaping up a storm and eating good food and drinking beers and a little vending, a little raffling. Honey Boo Boo will be there. It'll be quite a time.
Let's talk a little bit about the Memphis Vape Meet. It wasn't too long ago that you told me a story about something that happened when you went to the Memphis Vape Meet.
Don't start. No,
and a certain person you were avoiding that day.
No, we're not. No, we're not gonna. We're not. I'm sorry, but my lawyer has advised me that I'm not actually allowed to discuss certain things.
You're not allowed to discuss it.
That would definitely be one of those things. No, I went in and I saw April, and she was like sitting and chit chatting with like these really huge biker dudes,
Right?
and the entire time I really couldn't just get her by herself and say, "Hi, I'm Elf. I chit chat with you a lot on, Facebook and on
Right.
Vapers TV and all that sort of thing." And she definitely gave me the evil eye once, just because I was kind of walking by, looking at her, going, duh, And this, you got to
But
remember,
she didn't
it's
know
like,
who you were. She didn't know who you were. Once
oh,
she
hell
knows who you are, forget about it.
no, that's
She'll be
fine.
hugging you and all kinds of shit, dude.
Well, no, and
You might get a motorboat if you're lucky.
Well, no, but after that, I had gone back to Memphis to go deal with the guys at Chase the Vape and to go take them some wick, and they cleaned me out, which was pretty awesome.
Oh
After
yeah,
that,
that's good news.
oh, dude, and I went to Tank's store. I went over to create a cig, and I walked right in, plopped a couple of packs of wick right down, opposite her. She's sitting there doing something on the computer. And we sat and shot the shit, and then she let me try her, what was it, the Dream Box with the Namber juice in it. Oh man, that was badass. That shit's good.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Here's the story with Namber juice. Okay, I remember when Nick Namber first came out with Namber juice. They have this one juice called Blue Ribbon. They are only because before, like, they used to have their juice made for them by Pink Spock Vapors, and then after VaporCon, I guess they had a falling out, and then they switched their supplier to the guys in Michigan that make what's
Boosted?
that? No,
Boosted? Boosted is actually, that's what I'm vaping right now.
I'm trying to remember what the name. The guy that makes Joe Castro's juice. It's not Joe Castro that makes it, but it's Joe Castro's first line of juice.
Flavors by Joe.
Flavors by Joe. Thank you. The guys who make Flavors by Joe make they make Namber juice, and when they switched over, they couldn't find the proper apple flavoring to make Blue Ribbon, and that was my favorite flavor.
Yeah, it's always bad when somebody ruins.
Like True Ribbon or Blue Ribbon was fantastic, and I don't know, but I heard that Slender Man is pretty awesome too.
Oh, right on. Oh, you know what? I forgot to say something. Guys, if you place an order with Savage today, if you order, what was it, $20 worth of stuff, if you put in the comments that you want a sample of a juice called Elf 241, he will send you out a sample. He's still working on it, but it exists. And I actually have 5 different versions of it here.
Oh, shit.
I'm not kidding, dude. I mean, Brian is he's amazing. He's really amazing. I mean, not to diminish anybody else's abilities and efforts, but yeah, he is fucking good. And it blows my mind that if I give him an idea, and then for the most part, this is basically all his idea anyway, but if I give him an idea for something, the gears start turning, and he takes just pen to paper and starts jotting down ideas and thinking about how he's going to do it, and then he starts to mix, and then he starts to really apply himself as far as changing percentages around and figuring out what else to add or to take out and to do it up. And he's going to be 99% of all the work for some of these goofy ideas that I gave him, but I have certainly thrown things his way. Oh, that's just how it works, and he has that knack, and he was vaping for 2 weeks, and then he started to apply himself as far as learning DIY. And I swear to God, Brian, dude, you put 3 years worth of effort and intensity into a year of making juice. And his fairy fuel absolutely blew me right out of the water.
Oh, dude, that's sick, dude. Totally sick.
Oh, it's amazing. But I mean, like I say, it is what it is.
But anyway, let's just go back a little bit, because here's the thing. You honestly, correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems like a very truthful comment. You made quite a splash in the chat room since you started coming to shows. Quite a splash. Yo, Vapography, what is up?
That's a lie.
It is not a lie. You are like the biggest troll on Vapers TV.
No,
you troll everyone equally.
That's true. That's true. Look, everything that appears in chat, everything that I post in chat is all copy and paste. There's no originality to it. Nothing is real, and that's about it.
But you know what though? Here's the thing. Some people troll and they come across as like, it comes across bad, but
Like they're bitter.
But you do it in like lightheartedly troll. It's a totally different type of troll though.
Well, the whole thing about Elf, I guess, is it's like he'll find $1, he'll fall off a cliff, he'll steal some cake, and then he explodes. He never can quite get ahead. It's never really gonna happen. He's just the hard luck little fucker that just doesn't, that it's better. You always are ended up going better him than me.
I know, dude. Talk about quick wit from hell, bro. The quickest wit around that I've seen in the room.
That's copy and paste, man.
But hey, what's up, Valendar? I know Havoc's like, that's Elf. I was like, yeah, I finally did it, dude. I got Elf on a show. Hey, Jeff, how's it going, man?
Actually, I hate to tell you guys, I'm Elf's neighbor. Elf doesn't exist.
Elf exists. I don't give a shit what you say. He's a little man with little hands. See, Savage Man knows 2'3".
Yes.
And Lascivious blames you too. Don't forget, guys, Lascivious is on in about 42 minutes, guys. Lascivious is on in 42 minutes with his weekly awesome show of awesomeness. So definitely, guys, stick around and check it out. So, the night has not ended. The night has just begun. So, anyway, guys, so let's, I hate to say this. I don't want to go too serious because, you're such a fun and lively guy.
Ask me anything. I don't give a shit. If I don't like the question, I'll tell you I'll tell you to go to hell.
No, but why don't you talk us a little bit of obviously you were smoking before you were vaping. Can you give us a little bit of history, when did you start smoking? How long did you smoke? And how did you discover vaping and the whole transition process? I'm curious, dude. Everybody needs to know this shit.
That's fine. I'll do it real fast.
Okay.
Let's see. As a kid, I occasionally would try cigarettes, as probably a lot of us did.
Right.
And then I think after I got out of high school, I said, I think I'll take up smoking. And so I did that, and I was about 17. And that, fast forward from then all the way, and that was, back in the 1500s or whatever. But fast forward then up until the latter part of last year, when a friend of mine on Facebook had gotten some gear, and I looked at it and it's like, well, that doesn't look like it's too shitty, and I went and looked at where she got her stuff at, and I got your basic, a couple of twists and a couple of mini pro tanks, and within a couple of weeks I was rebuilding them, and then that was it. But previously, and it was 2013, so previously in the 3 or 4 or even 5 years leading up to that, I had investigated as far as what is vaping, when I'd heard about it,
right?
And William, let me think here. And so I saw people posting YouTube videos and looking at them using their gear and stuff, and reading on the ECF for a number of years, and it just was difficult to put it all together. It's like these people are using Joys, these guys are using 901s, right? And shut up, Rage. And and it just took a while for the gear to improve enough that it was easy to vape.
Right. Yeah, no, I hear you, and I'm but it's good. I mean, a lot of people can definitely relate. They started vaping, and you're like, holy crap.
All right, it's everybody's turn to take your turn. Take your best shot at trolling me, because this is probably the only shot you're ever gonna get. So just let it all hang out. Let those balls hit the floor if they can. Get on your knees. It's all good.
Is that what people were doing? And all trolling you in chat?
Oh hell yeah! William's there. Rage is there. It's like, come on, fucking hey, man.
Oh, there's some pony comments and lamp comments coming your way. Oh God.
Yeah, just go for it. Just do the best you can.
It's too funny, man. So while people are, how many bananas can an elf eat?
What's that? How many bananas can an elf eat? Well, it has been said, and this was a while ago, that I was only 2 apples tall, but 3 bananas long.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, I used. God, I've used this nick for a long, long time. Long, long time.
Right, but yeah, like people, like in all, like going back to those things, like somebody did comment, they're like, "Hey, Elf has a radio voice." Now,
Yeah.
without really delving too much into it, can you give us? I mean, you've delved into that career path in a sense, haven't you?
That industry, yeah. When I was 21, I was working at a 100,000 watt radio station. So, yeah, and then meanwhile, Dad was on TV for 35 years. My grandfather on the mother's side of the family, he was in broadcasting for over 60 years. From when he was a little kid until the day he died. I've had uncles that were radio and television engineers. I've had cousins that do, like the DJ thing, the theater thing, all that. So, it's definitely there, and it just makes me, kind of critical as far as broadcasting in general, and just watching like mass media. So, and I'm not going to pretend I'm any sort of expert at doing it. It's just something that I enjoy doing, and I'm more happy kind of being behind the scenes, like recording stuff or playing music, or just dealing with bands in general, because in that way, there's it's just a lot less pressure, because trying to like be I don't know, trying to like create content on the fly, I suppose, is just more of a pain in the ass than taking your time to do something in the studio.
I know, right, D Million? Like, yeah, people are like, how the hell did I manage to get you on? Trust me, it was not easy to get Elf on. I've been asking him for I think at least 2 months, right, Elf?
Yeah. Well, it's he promised me cash.
What?
Cash. It was. Dude, we're up to like $400 now. So.
Right, you're like, well, $400. I can't say no now.
$5 a minute is not. I think is a fair deal.
What should I do if my scout elf is touched by mistake?
And Val, you're wrong.
Oh God! Hey, what's up, Devil Shy? And Joe. Oh, guys, I do want to do this one thing. All right, I know we're in the middle of chit and chat when we're at Elf, but I really want to do this one thing. I only want to do this once.
Burping contest.
I want to do this once, guys.
Oh, you're a prick.
I'm doing this once. Everybody, let's go and say hi to Jen over at VapeNet. Everybody, let's go say hi to Jen. Hold on a second. Everybody, let's go. Let's go.
Is it cold in Rivendell? Oh, you're a funny little man.
Let's say hi to Jen. Hold on a second.
I got your number, Daya.
All right, let's see. Let's crank up her volume a little bit to hear her show.
No matter where it's at.
Spendy, all you have to do is mouse over the what is it, Vape? What was it? Did you say VapeNet? Just mouse over VapeNet and open it on another tab, and you'll be all right. No, I'm sorry. There's no giveaways of peas, ponies, or mooses. Those are all. I have to keep all those. I cannot legally actually give away any ponies.
Everybody's kind of displaced, dysfunctional, and they're looking for a place to go. And they see the Misfits, and they join the group, and they feel a kinship no matter what state they're in.
Okay, so everybody hear you?
City they're in, and it's like they've known these guys for years.
Bad. You're making everybody go run in there. They're gonna be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Houston area, and they're not. There's guys from, like you said, Ohio, guys from Utah, guys from California. I mean, Lonnie Bozeman fits in freaking perfect with the group because he's a goofball, and he fits everybody.
That's Wacky Vapes talking,
it's a great
guys.
group to be a part of, and if you're not a part of it, you need to be.
Let's say hi to Wacky.
That's where it's all happening.
And
Now
I'm
they're in the
seeing
number
the
2
chat
spot.
right now. Chat is fucking blowing up. It's going up and down, and then all of a sudden everybody just come in, everybody's leaving,
And for everybody
coming in,
complaining
now
that they
everybody
can't see
coming
me,
in.
just
So I don't know if
see
we
the
lost
little
chat
the little
or
green guy,
not,
not the
but
green chick,
thanks
the
for
green
no,
guy.
it's like-
coming in.
That really is
I
me.
think
People come in, they just dump the size.
Hey guys.
Oh man, come on. Let's see if we can punch her too.
This is not saying leave or anything like this. This is saying thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I really like having my misfits with me.
You're so bad, Rich.
And Kevin, John and Kevin with me. And Jason is supposed to be joining
Tell you
us
what.
here soon. I don't know where he is at. He's probably waiting till
All right.
8:30.
I got a
Wow.
fortune cookie. I'm just gonna eat my fortune cookie while you do this.
No, this isn't gonna last too long, man. It's not. I wanted to do it once. I wanted to do it once.
At least Jason
That's okay. You know, Rage can go all
Just
night. I don't
one.
care.
We're not gonna do a
Alright,
whole
alright.
raid. We're not gonna do a complete raid.
But we're not ready to say it yet. But,
Well, I can't wait to hear Yuri. He was telling me about
So,
Yuri and you.
She's looking beautiful, by the way. Everybody, you guys see what Jen's
Yeah,
looking
that's what
like?
I was-
She's looking
Oh,
great.
okay.
This fortune
yeah,
cookie is really good.
we're actually gonna do a collaboration,
So you got Wacky
Please.
talking. He's trying to sound all serious here. Oh, they're talking about their meat.
and
Oh, they're talking about
it's
Vaping
just based
Misfits.
around the Sergey and Yuri characters because it has
We're getting close. Let's see if we can Let's see if we can get her to the #1 spot.
And it's kind of like an homage to everybody.
Guys, keep coming in. Keep coming in. Let's get her to #1.
Likes and enjoys the little videos we put out and everything. And honestly, I don't know if it'll do well or not. If it does, great. If it doesn't, it's gonna
You
be
got music on?
mostly for fun and
No, that's her music.
you know, just for us to have a little bit of fun with it too. You know.
Hold on a second.
Number 1.
So I think it'll be kind of
I'm trying to. Oh, you're #1.
Well, I love Yuri. Jason is actually a personal friend of mine that how did I come about? Well, it's funny because when my husband was living,
This is a really good
Jason
fortune
and Kim
cookie.
came down, and we actually went.
All right. So anyway, I'm gonna stay on her show. I'm just gonna mute it and everything. So I'm gonna stay on. So guys, mute her show. Like come back and hang out with us. We're gonna talk to Elf. But the whole point of the tower raid, guys. Why I like to do it every once in a blue moon. Actually, this is only the second time I did it. I did it like
It's
the first
because he
time.
loves- It's because he loves to troll.
No, it's not because of trolling.
Don't
Okay.
lie.
It's
Don't
not.
fill broadcast with lies.
Yeah, it's not. It's no, seriously. You know what? Because I'm just trying to prove, like, in the end, it doesn't. Yeah, I rated J Rock. The whole point of it is that who cares,
I know,
right?
it's fun.
Who cares who's #1? But guys,
There's no
I
rules, so it doesn't
I don't
matter.
mind. I'd like to keep Jen up #1 for like the next half an hour. So guys, anybody that logged into her show, like even if you're listening, even if you're not listening now and you're hanging out with me again, just stay logged into her show, please, for me, for tonight. I think it's it's wonderful to support other channels every once in a while.
Well, I got
Yeah,
good news.
thank you, Knitter. So anyway, we're back with Elf. What is up? Okay, hold on. Let me just tell her I'm gonna get.
That was a
Okay.
really good fortune cookie.
Okay. So anyway, now that we've done that, thank you so much. By the way, Lucidius, what I do, this is called what I do this little niche, this thing. It's called the Tower Raid, right? Where like I stop my show for a minute and I'm like, everybody, let's go to another channel, bring them to #1. Because in my perception of it is, it doesn't matter to me. The important thing is that we're all into this community together, and I've proven it. I'll prove it by saying, let's pimp somebody else, put them up in the front screen for a little while. I'm cool with that. Totally cool with that.
I'm so full of Chinese food now, man.
Oh, speaking of, what'd you get? You got, did you get General Tro's chicken?
No, I didn't get any General Tso's chicken. I got some. I think what was it? I think I got some Szechuan chicken and some pork fried rice. So I did.
Oh man, I could definitely go for some of that shit right now, dude.
Well,
That
I was
sounds good.
starving, and then I ran next door to Piggly Wiggly, and I got myself some a big jug of Squirt. This is one of my favorite sodas. I really shouldn't be drinking it, but you know what? I thought, what the fuck? I'm gonna need something to drink that's gonna make me like just give incredibly concussive burps for everybody to enjoy or fear, and that would be it.
So anyway, I know before I did the tower raid thing, we were
Yeah.
talking a little bit about the Memphis Vapors group, and I know I cut you off a little bit because we did a little sidebar how you met Tink and
Yeah.
everything. But
Yeah, you were trying.
yeah, but let's really talk about the Memphis Vapors group a little bit because
Well, all
you
right.
know,
Ask.
give us a little bit of info on it. Like, how did it start? Like, when was your involvement starting? Like, in like your personal experience and like how are the meets? How are your perception of the meets? Like, logistics, how long it takes for you to get there? That whole thing.
Well, it takes like 3 hours for me to drive up there, but it's every other month they have a large meet, and then every other month they have a small meet at a couple of different venues in Memphis.
Right.
And so the large ones are going to be a couple, 250 or 300 people showing up, and there's vendors, there's raffles, and it's just a good time. Everybody comes out. I walked in there, and they had that place fogged up, and it's not a too small of a bar, but damn man, they were just blowing it out. So I dug it. I immediately felt at home. And as a matter of fact, I went in there, walked back to the build table, and I met my buddy Jeremy there that I'd sent some wick to, and he let me try his mech out, his copper vanilla, and I picked it up and I took this ice cold, massive long hit, and I basically, just with that one hit, I went from somebody that really enjoyed my tanks to, well, fuck this, I need to drip all the time, and so I did, and that was that. I'm actually sitting here using my Chi U that they gave me in the raffle.
Oh.
So,
no, that's right. You did win a Chi. Let me tell you what I won.
Yes.
Let me tell you what I won. You ever heard of the Tesla mech mod? That it has the little. I'll show it. Let me show it to you.
Yeah, my battery's fried. Hold on here. The Tesla. Aren't there a couple of different versions? One's regular.
No, not
one's
the variable
regulated.
voltage one. This is
Right.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I have it here.
Yeah, Rich has to dig through like 300 different mods that he has there, and plus he's got 800 different bottles of juice.
Let's see if I can
So
find
if he tries to bump some juice off, you tell him to fuck off.
Oh, you know what? I gave it away already. I gave it to Amber. I forgot. I gave it to Amber. I forgot. Yeah, I piffed it to her. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, Amber is she's Nitro's new co-host on Monday nights at 9:00 that she does with Brittany. So she was at the meet. She's a very sweet young lady. We were hanging out a lot. Here's the thing like that I find interesting about people. Just hearing a little bit of their backstory, like for you, for example, Elf, like how your family's been involved in the broadcasting industry. I think that's very interesting, just because it fleshes out people. Like, in all seriousness, it really fleshes out people. It makes people know, like, yeah, you may like to have fun and troll the world. Like, I know you love to troll me when I'm broadcasting.
Not even once.
Hey, listen, all I gotta say is this. For those who don't know, okay, I'm gonna type in this word in chat. Wait. You see that word? You see it? I don't even want to say it. You see that word? Guess who started it? He started this whole, this whole thing with me.
Damn you, Savage. Look what you did to Rich. Now you got a juice name.
It spawned a juice name. It spawned Delicious.
How can you complain when you have a juice named after you? You can't. Or you can, but why?
You're the one that started calling me Rish. I don't even know how you started it. It was like out of nowhere. He was like, "Hey, Rish." I was like, "It's Rich," but I thought he just did a typo. He's like, "Hey, Rish, how you doing?" I'm like, "Stop calling me Rish." Next thing you know, the whole chat room's calling me Rish. Now it's like people are calling me Rish, like in real life. Like at meets, they're like, "Hey, Rish." Like, what the hell did Elf start here? Like, I could see now. I go to Atlanta. Suzanne, Max, and Mandy, they made a DIY call, and Nitro, we couldn't figure out a name for it. It was like, it has blueberry, like It has blueberry, banana, and other notes in it. It's pretty complex juice. And Nitro came up with the name Delicious.
Delicious.
So that's the name of the juice.
I knew it was bad when Nitro started calling you Rish.
No. Dude, he saw me yesterday. He dry humped my stomach. Okay, and called me Rish.
Oh, that's some love. That's some love right there.
I was like, dude, I felt
you know what you have
scrotum.
to pay for that shit some places?
I know. I wish I was Rish. Hey, Tammy. Tammy loves me. She said she's going to motorboat me when she sees me. I can't wait.
Aw, nice.
That's love. That is love.
That is love.
Yeah, you know, like everybody's saying that, oh, Nitro, between Nitro Joe and Rich, that's like, and Rich. Oh my god, I call myself Rich.
Well, if you notice now, I don't call you Rish anymore. I don't have to.
Yeah, you got everybody else calling me that. You just planted the seed. When you wish upon a star, hate you, savage.
We need to hook you up with Bridget the Midget.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, she's too tall for me.
What are we talking about? She's a small lady.
I'm 2'3". She's taller than me.
I gotta get hippie chick on my show soon, but that's a different story. Okay, but anyway, so let's get back to my line of question because dude, people are a bit interested. What I want to know is you were vaping at it, and we've been talking for a while though. Like you start hitting me up in PMs. We talk at least 3 or 4 times a week, and
once in a while. Sometimes you vanish. Sometimes I vanish.
Well, not long periods of time.
But I do want to tell everybody listening that Rich gives really, really good dirty IMs in Facebook. So hook up with him, and there's reasonable rates. You can get a monthly subscription and get a discount. They are just awesome. I have never seen such dirty messages.
I hate your guts.
It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a gal. You'll get your money's worth.
What? Oh man, Frisky Rishy.
Was I not supposed to tell? I can't tell him.
No.
Can I tell him about your Chatterbait channel? Because that's really good too.
Oh no! Don't talk about that.
Is that just for you and me and Nerva or what? Okay, that's fine. I forget I mentioned it.
Oh, the Pizza King. An equal opportunity perv.
See, now they're trolling both of us. See,
great. You know what? I was totally innocent in this. I was just the innocent interviewer. Everybody's trolling you, but no, you had to say something. And next thing you know, yo, what's up, Disney Vaper? How's it going? How you doing, bro? Tower tokens. Everybody knows about tokens. There's no doubt about that. No, but seriously, bro, I'm Kindred, because it was out of nowhere, man. It was one day you hit me up. You're like, yo, I made Wick, and I was like, yeah, bullshit, whatever. And I totally didn't take it serious.
What, you thought I was bullshitting? Really?
Oh, totally. Seriously? I totally thought you were bullshitting me because you were.
Oh, you thought I was fucking with you.
Absolutely. You're like, oh, I made this new thing. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. And you're like, no, seriously, send me your address.
Yeah.
And I was like, I did. And I was like, holy shit. You sent me, mail. And here's the funny thing. I didn't even start using it until, was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? I finally started using it.
Chicken shit.
Well, no, it was just because, remember I told you that I was a little freaked out because of the way that organic gives me these, really weird-ass neck pains if I vape on it too much.
Yeah,
so I was a little apprehensive, but then one day I just screw it, and I wicked it. I mean, all it took was maybe 2 rounds of dripping, and it broke in.
Yeah, it works.
The break-in in time isn't that long. 2 sets of drips, and any kind of aftertaste goes away, and all you get is the flavor off of it. And I mean, it doesn't last nearly as long as Ready ElfWick, but I think it's a good it's a good like natural way of using the wacky tobacco.
Yeah, I like it because it is a natural fiber. It can take a lot of punishment,
Right.
and it's an alternative. I mean, any wick that is your preferred thing is cool as long as you're off the smokes, basically. But as far as what I enjoy, using it for, it just really does a good job for me. So
Yeah,
I don't know if I sent Rich a pony picture or not. I think the ponies have probably kind of come in. I've been sending those out from time to time in the last.
Yeah,
maybe
dude, you send
couple
those
of
out.
months.
I've gotten them too.
You did get one?
Oh yeah, I get them every once in a while. You sent me more than one. It was like
I did? Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, good. Good.
But but the thing is, when I see the pony, it's like, I would associate it with like brohoofing, because brohoofing's like a big thing. I don't know why, but
Yeah, no.
what if you were to really have like a pony? Like, what kind of pony do you want?
Well, strangely enough, my buddy John up in North Mississippi has a full-grown stallion, and
Right.
the stallion was named Loco by the people that owned him before John because they really couldn't control him.
Right.
But Loco is basically like a giant dog, so you can just kind of go over there and make a little noise, and he'll just walk over to the edge of the fence. You can just sit there and pet him, and he's pretty chill. But I mean, this is a stallion. This is not a gelding. It is, he's got plenty of power in him, and he could just stomp me flat. But for whatever reason, he's just as sweet as can be. So that's that's
know
like,
what,
my horse buddy.
Right. Like, okay, like a gelding is somebody who is castrated.
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen, when they're castrated, they lose muscle mass. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know that. I don't know, but it's the amount of testosterone in the body, and I think like to the degree, it would affect the degree of aggressiveness that you're going to have in a horse. And all horses are different. Some are going to have different temperaments where they're just as sweet as can be, and some are going to be just like just rough and tough or whatever. But Loco's pretty damn chill. So and John taught me a little bit about how to handle him, just to to approach him from the left side, and put your hand on his flank and make a noise,
Right.
so he doesn't like just kick you across the horizon, because they've got incredibly powerful kicks. So just little simple shit like that to keep you alive, because I mean it's a horse. It's it's a 1,000-pound animal, and the thing is,
Right.
his head is 7 feet or higher off the ground. I mean he's a big damn horse, but for whatever reason, it's like a big friendly dog. So
Well, it's also probably the way that like the way they were trained, I guess, because like, I'm not gonna lie, I saw the Robert Redford movie, The Horse Whisperer, and
Yeah.
like that was based off a true story, and I guess some humans just have the gift, and I think it's a special thing, especially when you're dealing with animals. Like, with me, it's like I'm a real softy when it comes to cats. Obviously, with you, it's like besides like domestic pets, like you're very big into like horses. I mean, like there are some people I know that are very serious about horses, and
it's actually, strangely enough, not really. It's just that for whatever reason, I get along with Loco. Loco's cool. He's cool with me. I'm cool with him. Probably because he knows he can just squish me right into the dirt with one good stomp.
yeah. No, I hear you, man. And like, but have you ridden him? Have you gone on rides with him?
No. He's. I mean.
He can't be ridden yet.
Oh yeah, he can totally. Yeah, John rides him. I mean, he lives on a plot of land that's like, a 30-acre hayfield. So there's plenty of room to go racing up and down the field on him.
Oh,
but,
fantastic!
But me no. John's really a crazy dude, and he's like an ex-marine, and he's a good guy. He's a nutty guy, but that's basically his horse to ride, not mine. But yes, Dyer, I can't be ridden yet.
Yeah, and like so basically you're not really like, you don't have your own horses. I mean, horses or ponies yourself, but you probably would want to, right? Down the line.
No, I can't imagine really wanting to have any kind of like livestock. I mean, my ideal thing, if I had a house even out in the middle of nowhere, is that I would get 45 tons of chipped gravel and just put that everywhere, so I wouldn't even have a fucking lawn.
God, dude, that would suck though. You fall, man, land on your face on a bunch of stones.
Well, that's better than cutting the grass. Yeah, Val, I got you.
I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, I know you. I know, like, I actually admitted it to you and everybody here that, like, like, past, like, we're going on almost 3 weeks now. I've been playing freaking Farmville 2. And guys, anybody that's in here, I'm sorry if you accidentally got some requests from me. I'm gonna put a post on my page that I need to set up a group of people who just play Farmville 2, and those are the only people I'm gonna start swapping items with. I really, really don't want to bother people, and I apologize profusely for that. I just am addicted to this game because it relaxes me. Like, I'm sure you have a game, like a video game on your PC or something that relaxes you. Am I right, Elf? I mean, just to release the stress. So, like, you come home from work, you like want to relax a little bit.
Lately, no. I mean, yeah, there's Fallout 3 is cool, but I mean, after a while, it gets kind of tedious just going and sniping everything because everything is dead in the entire map. But yeah, I'm a long time gamer. I've been gaming on computers since the early '80s.
I know, yeah. So Vaping Girl knows. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, for me to talk about it on my vaping show, I'm hooked. But yeah, I'm gonna put a post on my Facebook profile, and people who respond, I'm gonna put a separate group, and those are the only people I'm gonna do item exchanges with. So, sorry everybody especially even you, Elf, because I know I probably sent some your way. So I apologize.
Dude, they don't even show up in my game feed. You just write. You can like click X on your news feed and then say I don't want to see any.
Oh, really? Okay, so guys, do that for that's another thing you do. So I'm very, very sorry. My bad. But anyway, we'll go back to it. But like the whole thing with the elf, like, what was your concept? Like, how did you what made you decide to to at least experiment? Was it just for your own experimentation purposes?
Oh, the wick? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Because I tried the first, what was it? 2 weeks into vaping, I was rebuilding, and I had picked up some silica wick, and I tried my first build with that, which was horrible. And I'm like, this ain't good. So I ran out and got some sterile cotton, some CVS cotton balls, like all of us have, or a lot of us do. And so I was, just making coils and shoving that through there, and it's like, okay, this is all right. But I knew that it wasn't so hot because, as running in a pro tank, like you understand, it's like, dude, it just turns to shit quick. And so I wasn't getting the vapor I wanted. I wasn't getting the flavor I wanted. And so I had read on a forum, which I don't want to mention, but we all know, that people were using the hemp fiber, and I looked it up, and it's like, all right, I can plunk down a few bucks, and it's more than just a few bucks to get a box of it, and then I can take it and clean it up and go through all this. So I did all that.
Right.
I ordered some, and actually this massive box showed up at the house. It was kind of amusing. But I got it. I ripped out a handful, and I went through all the rigmarole of figuring out what to do exactly to get it ready to use. And I used it, and it's like, okay, this is cool. But up until May, I really didn't understand how well it could work in a drip atomizer until I went and I used Jeremy from the MVG, the Memphis Vaper Group's copper vanilla on a 0.2 build, a tugboat with 1/8 inch holes on either side, and I absolutely took a massive long hit. And dude, you don't pick up somebody's Addy and gear and take a massive long hit. Well, I did, and it was ice cold. It was incredible amounts of flavor, and I blew out the biggest damn long hit I had ever taken. And I'm like, wow, this shit really works. So that's what really convinced me that it's just like, there's something to this, as far as really getting bang for your buck, as far as getting the results that you'd like to get.
Yeah, I hear you. And I'm really glad because, like, I'll be honest to God. After I broke it in, I was really impressed by the flavor of it. Like I said, it doesn't last long. You gotta change it up. You have to change it up. But you gave me a lot. Even though you said, I don't know, did I give you enough? You really gave me a lot because me, I don't sub on that often. I mean,
right. I
sub on more for like the fun of it. Like, I have a setup right here. I think I was telling you about it earlier when we were talking earlier today, Elf, that I have like my Nemi clone here, and I have just like a little Phoenix version 5. I have the ElfWick in it, and it's just a single coil, 0.8, 0.8,
Yeah.
and it's vaping beautifully.
Well, the best results that I get out of it, it's like take a small wick, run that through your coil, and then the either ends are going to touch the deck, and then take another piece that's probably like 2 or 3 times the size of that, and then just cram that in under the coil.
Yeah, because I remember you were telling me not
Yeah,
to put that much. Look, I'll show you how much I have in it.
Yeah,
Like I
it's just-
really
it's
don't
a
have
little
that
bit-
much in there.
So then that way, what you have is you have the wad that's going to hold all that juice, and that's going to get your
Yeah.
little charred in spot. You can pull that plug out, flip it over or whatever, and get more use out of that.
I don't know if you guys could see it. So I have the single coil right there, and I really don't have that much in there. I really don't have that much in there. And you know what I like about it? It absorbs. Like obviously, anybody who knows anything like cotton doesn't feed through. Like you could drip cotton to its own, but it doesn't feed through. This stuff, I'm not positive. Correct me if I'm wrong, bro, but I think this feeds through the line, better than cotton at least.
I think it wicks a little slower. I think it has to have its time to break in properly.
Right.
But I know when I put fresh wick, and I'm using a dill coil, when I put fresh wick in and I'm starting to wet it down, I'll probably blow about 1.5 mil just getting it wet. It'll just start just slurping down the juice. So.
Yeah, and like I said, once it breaks down, I mean, it's clean flavor all the way, and very impressive, very, very impressive, and
Yeah, it runs nicely down to about a 0.2. Below that, I don't know. I think that there's some muting issues as far as like maybe your more complicated stuff. The stuff that's like a high flavor juice, fruits and that sort of thing will be all right. But I think with your custards, where it's maybe like a little more subtle or whatever, where you're really trying to get those little delicate notes out of it and get super sub them, you might have a little trouble with that. So I posted on Savage Man's site, and it's like I really don't suggest going below a 0.2. But that's just the way it is. And you might have to take a minute to really experiment with it, which is fine.
Right.
It's going to be, in the end, it's your vape. It's your gear. It's your vape. So, you're going to have to find your happy spot.
Yeah, like for me, pro tanks, my happy spot is I have a whole bunch of Ready X Wick rewrapped in pro tanks, so they last. Like the one I have on my on my pro tank.
And that shit's gonna last forever. The only thing, the only negative about that, and it's not against the Ready X Wick, but the negative as far as the pro tank head is that the insulator is gonna get toasted after a while.
Yeah, and that's I think that I'm getting to that point now because I had this coil in here since Vape Bash, and I think I may have to replace it now. We're in July. I had the same coil in here since Bash, and I think
Frog. Hold on, Frog. To answer your question, I don't bother changing the wick. I mean, you can pull out. There's like a flavor wick, and then there's like the juice wick that carries all the juice in the bottom of it. You can just pull the plug out. That's the juice wick, and set that aside. And just yank out the tiny little flavor wicks and do it if you want to do it like that. But you can just slather on something else, and as far as juice goes, and you're good to go. And the other thing that let me add one more comment is as far as like the burnt gym sock taste that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. I took my atomizer and just hit it and fired it with the cap off until it actually ignited. It would just light up, catch on fire. I'd blow it out. I did that a few times until it was just good and dry. Then I slathered on more juice. And I was pretty impressed by the results from that because it just let me vape, and it wasn't the fried burnt sock taste that usually you get from cotton.
Right. Oh, and you know what? We're getting really close to the end. I want to do this one giveaway.
I know.
Yeah, I want to do this giveaway. I didn't want to be rude, bro, because I wanted you to finish what you were saying. That's why I started writing in chat.
I know.
So anyway, let's talk about this for a second. If you guys don't know about the vape case, what the vape case is, it's an attachment that you can put on your iPhone, and it uses a separate battery supply that you could actually use to vape. You're carrying around your phone, might as well vape on it also, am I right? So, Lucidius wants you to jump on his show too. That's up to you, Alpha.
What the hell? I feel dirty now.
Let's make it an elf night. I think he should stick around for a little while, man. That would be great.
I feel dirty now.
So anyway, Lucidius, hit up Lucidius on the side, but this might happen tonight, guys. I don't know if you guys want more elf tonight.
Oh my god.
But anyway, guys, I really want to give away this one. It's a beautiful item. So anyway, here's stipulations. If you won a vape case in the previous in the show, I want to try to give this vape case to somebody who hasn't won this on Max and Mandy's show yet, if possible. Okay, because I want to like spread the love around a little bit. Okay, so let me go. I'm going to do a randomizer. But if you had won on Max and Mandy's show, if you won one, please do. Let's go by the honor system and let me re-roll it for somebody else. Okay. So good luck, everybody. Valandar.
I can never can pronounce it right. I never can. I'm sorry, dude. I always screw it up. Oh, come on.
Oh, he wants to re-roll it. Okay, no problem.
Take it.
No, he wants to pip it. That's all good.
All right.
Big Mama 914.
She's new, right? Right on. She's brand new today.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Nice. If you see your name, Big Mom 914, which I hope you do, put the last 2 digits of your zip code so they can verify your email. Okay, let's see.
You're going to have to get her contact info, Rich, because Pammy's not here.
No, I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm writing it down.
All right.
Just put the last 2 digits of your zip code right here in chat, Big Mama. And then I'm going to give you the email on how you could claim your prize. Alright. And, okay, 81. And this is how you could claim it. Hold on a second. Take this down, okay, Big Mama? And then I'm going to write down the last 2 digits. Okay, I got it. Okay. 1 second. 81. Got it. Alright. Yo, honestly, guys, Elf, dude, seriously, bro. I know I didn't do my questions at the end. I just didn't have the time. But it's cool because I think we had a really fun time tonight, man. I really appreciate you coming on, like I said, and you never know.
I mean, you complained for like 3 months, so, you know.
Shut up, man. I didn't complain for 3 months. I just said, dude, it'd be awesome. Yo, honestly, I'd like to have you on again, if it's possible, like down the line. I'd love to have you on again.
No, it's never happening again.
This is it. You get your one shot done, right?
If you heard a few minutes ago, my phone rang, and it apparently the mothership is actually coming to pick me up. I'm pretty excited.
All right, brother. But anyway, hey guys, much love. I'm gonna go because it's 10 o'clock. Sidious and Basilica are coming on, and maybe Elf. You never know. But Elf, thanks a lot, brother. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you guys for tuning into this bus crash.
All right, and hey, much love, guys. Much love to Max and Mandy. Vaper's Voyage 8 to 10, and here comes Sidious and Basilica. Much love, guys.
One last thing, guys. If you spend $20 on Savage's side tonight, in the comments, if you want a sample of Elf 241, he's got it. So just ask him for it in the comments, and he will send one out to you.
$20 if you spend on Savage Juice. Put in the comments that you want to try ElfWick, and he'll send you a free thing. Thanks, Big Hoff. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. Be awesome. Elf, be awesome, brother.
Thank you, man.
Boom.
Meep.